Let's do a haul! Hello, heathens. I'm going to do a book haul today because apparently I really love buying books. So I thought I would share some of my latest acquisitions. This is a combination of some Waterstones purchases, including one I got on sale, which I was really excited about. Some books I got from secondhand stores or like charity shop stores, and then a Amazon order, which I'll open with you. So where shall we start? Let's start with the first Waterstones bag. So the first one, I was really excited about this. Waterstones is having their sale. It's a little bit bumped, but I'll take it. This is the special kind of ultimate anniversary edition of And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. One of my all-time favourite kind of thriller crime whodunit novels. I love Agatha Christie, but this one is beautiful. This is a gorgeous kind of special edition of it, and it was, I mean, look at that. Oh, it's so cool. It was half price, so I was very excited to get this because I was looking at this at Christmas and I didn't end up getting it for myself, so then I managed to treat myself in January, so very excited. Then the next one I also got on sale from them is, as you can see, now £3. £3. Couldn't get a coffee in Brighton, like £3.70 is cheap these days. Anyway, this is The Dawn of the Cursed Queen by Amber V. Nicole. This is the third book in the Book of Azrael series. And the reason it was cheap is because of this here. It doesn't bother me. I mean, this is such a big book, the spine is going to get cracked anyway. I will say I haven't read the first one yet. I am dying to get to the first one. And I believe this is like dark fantasy romance, kind of with a very morally grey female protagonist, which just sounds exactly like the kind of thing I want to read and I love and I know I love. So I've got book 1, 2 and now 3. Then these were not on sale, but these were books that I really wanted to read. So this first one is The Curse of Saints by Kate Dramas, and I believe she has been sent to save the world or destroy it. I believe this is kind of romantasy, so it's a spy master to the queen. Aya's God's given gifts help ensure dark magic never returns to the realm, but rumours of a reappearance in a nearby kingdom must be investigated, unfortunately not by Aya alone. Will, the queen's enforcer, is sent too. As bitter rivals, neither trusts the other one. So we know where this is going to go, right? It just sounded really great. Enemies to lovers. Oh, it's just my favourite thing. And yeah, it just sounded and looked good. And I heard somebody talking about this online, I think. So I was like, sold. And then the last one, this is a new release, and this is Voyage of the Damned. This is such a damn cool cover. Look at that. And that is by Frances White. And this is... So Agatha Christie with glitter magic, someone said. So, yeah, I'll take it. For 1,000 years, Concordia has maintained peace between its provinces. To mark its incredible feat, the Empire's ships embark on a 12-day voyage to the sacred Goddess Mountain. Side note, I love like trip kind of things. I read the Cautious Traveller's Guide to the Wastelands, which was incredible. I've also got The Deep, which is kind of a Titanic horror version of Titanic on my 25 to read for 20, you know what I mean, list. So this sounded really good. So it says, aboard are the heirs to 12 provinces of Concordia, each granted with a unique and secret magical ability known as a blessing, except one. Ganmead's class clown, slacker, and all-round disappointment. But when a beloved heir is murdered, every one of these powerful people becomes a suspect. So it's a whodunit. It's kind of this really cool fantasy realm. There's magic involved in it. It sounded amazing. Then let's go on to some charity shop finds. So the first two I was really excited about. So 2 brand new hardcovers in the charity shop. I can't remember which charity shop chain it was, but they had a whole bunch of, like, they had loads of copies of them, and they were all brand new 2024 released hardcovers. So I was really excited about this, and these are the 2 that kind of spoke to me. So this is Broken Ghosts by J.D. Oswald, and oh my goodness, cover goals. Hello. The deepest secrets hide in the darkest shadows. A hidden spirit is waiting to be found. So again, that was very me. This is spring 1985, 12 years old. Phoebe MacDonald's world is falling apart. She has just buried her parents. A fire at their family home, claiming both in a freak accident. Now she must leave Scotland, the only place she's ever known, and go to live with her Uncle Louis and Aunt Maud in their home in the Welsh woods. As spring turns to summer, Phoebe falls slowly into the rhythm of life with her eccentric guardians and their curious home, but there's no one her age on the nearby village, and she's lonely until she meets a strange girl, Gwyneth, who wanders the surrounding forests, barefoot and alone. That just sounds like dark ghost story. Yeah, just good times. And then this Sweet Nightmare by Tracy Wolff. I have this, so I don't think the video hasn't gone up yet, I think, for this, but I did the kind of like romantasy bingo and all of the romantasy books I want to read this year, and this was one of them. This is Tracy Wolff. Now that may sound familiar because she wrote Crush Crave series. Well, Tracy Wolff here. So I've got Crave and Crush. I read Crave many years ago, and I kind of want to reread that and want to read Crush. And so those were vampire books. So this one is Calder Academy is a total nightmare, and this is apparently sort of set at a school. And most schools are about being the best. The school, it's about being the worst. Calder Academy is where the rogue paranormals go. It's like Harry Potter. Only with all the naughty kids. The ones who break the rules or lose control. And when that happens for vamps, werewolves and witches and dark fae, it gets pretty freaking scary. And that is all I want to know. That just sounds incredible. I was like, I mean, two of my favorite things, like Harry Potter. I also used to read Naughtiest Girl at School. I think it's an Enid Blyton series. And again, anything with dark academia vibes, love it. Then the other charity shop file was this. So this is the very special edition of A Secret History, well, The Secret History by Donna Tartt. It's absolutely stunning. And, you know, I love a ribbon in a book, so it's got the ribbon. It's in really good condition. It's stunning. I was looking at this again in Waterstones, but it's not cheap. However, I paid £1.50. Oh yeah, that's not even half a coffee. £1.50. I in case you haven't noticed, I measure everything in how much a coffee costs these days. It's the 30th anniversary edition. I love The Secret History. Donna Tartt, her other book, The Goldfinch, is probably one of my all-time favorite books of all time. And also love The Secret History. So I've got a kind of a battered paperback copy, but I might sort of chuck that one out of the stacks, and then keep this lovely edition. And also, this is going to be one of my books that I want to reread this year. I have quite a few books that I want to kind of get to rereading, so that's one of them. And then in Oxfam, I found this. This is Women Who Read Are Dangerous. It's so cool. And this is like a series of paintings, because I love art and like fashion and history. And look at that. How freaking beautiful is this? And this is all about throughout history depictions of women reading, and of course Women Who Read Are Dangerous is true. Of course we are dangerous. And then the works. So the works is like this kind of, they have books and stationery and like art supply type of things chain in the UK. And they often do very discounted books. And I got my copy of Quicksilver from them, and it was half the cover price, brand new release. So they do new releases, and then they have some slightly older ones as well. And you can see they've got this mix and match deal where you can get 3 books for £6 again. Or like I bought one and it's like £2.50. And this is The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. Now, Rachel Hawkins write, is it Girl on a Train? I think it's Girl on a Train. Deepwater, something like that. I've read from Rachel Hawkins before and I really loved it. So she's kind of a thriller author. Deception Leaves a Killer Legacy. And this one, I think it's about an author. So or an artist, when the death of her adopted mother, Camden McTavish hopes that the family can be free of its scandalous past. Ruby McTavish was North Carolina's richest woman and most notorious, the victim of a famous childhood kidnapping and widow 4 times over. That was it. And so kind of the past comes back to haunt them, and about this kind of famous heiress and her past and like this famous kidnapping victim, like true crime type of thing. I thought it sounded really interesting. And like I said, I've kind of read from her before. Cover's gorgeous. One, I'll give it a go. It was £2.50, for goodness sake, no one can argue. All right, I'm going to pick up the other Waterstones bag. And these are these new releases? Yeah, these are 4 new releases. So the first one, I couldn't resist. This is The Baby Dragon Cafe by A.T. Qureshi? Sorry. What do I need to say? It's The Baby Dragon Cafe. clearly I am on a massive dragon kick at the moment, and and again, I'm not really a cozy fantasy fan, but I could not buy this cover. Welcome to the cutest and most complicated cafe in town. And again, I just couldn't say no. I couldn't. I'm sorry. And then this is the one I'd actually gone in for. And I ended up buying both of those. This is The Starlit Air by Amelia Howard. And this was blurbed by Rebecca Yara saying, "My newest obsession, a breathtaking, sexy, romantasy adventure." Now, Rebecca Yarros is the queen. So I mean, or one of the queens. I that's all I needed to know. A bladesmith blessed by the stars, a prince with a dangerous secret, and a god bound in shadows. Yes, just yes on every freaking level. This is going to be fantastic. And cover beautiful. So yeah, this is going to be read very soon. I'm very excited. Again, new resolution. I will be reading my new books straight away. So that's Worked with Onyx Storm, by the way. I read it the day it came out. It reached me at midday. I cracked that spine on my lunch break, and I didn't look back for 2 days. Yeah. I just should apologize to my boss. I was sick. Moving on. This one. So this is Daughter of Chaos by A.S. Webb. I will admit, I was kind of umming and ahhing. It sounds amazing. And then Waterstones had this. I mean, she was like, so the lady in Waterstones was like, oh, there's only one left of the kind of signed special editions. And I was like, yeah, yep. I'll take it. Same thing with the next book. So this is epic, captivating, and spellbinding. For mortals to be free, the gods must fall. So it'll be her destiny to hunt the gods. In ancient Greece, the 12 gods demand the ultimate tribute, food, treasure, even human sacrifice. There are some mortals who cling to a desperate prophecy, telling of the one to come who will set them free, but few truly believe it, until Danae, a fisherman's daughter, eats a mysterious golden apple, and suddenly her life unravels and a strange and dangerous fate unfolds before her. Chased from her home, she neither understands nor fully controls the path ahead, one which will find Danae walking the winding roads of heroes. There she encounters and befriends the mighty demigod, Hercules? No, not her. I was like, Hercules? Heracles, sorry. Together they will seek out monsters to battle. Again, sounded amazing. Also, wet signed in gold by the author. Love that. It sounds really good. I've got a couple of Greek kind of romantasy retellings there as well. And I love like Hades and Persephone type things. It just sounded really good. And it may have slightly been a cover buy, but it does sound really, really good. So I'm really excited to read that. And then this one here. Immortal again. I only had one of these left and I could not get the exclusive edition while it was there. This is by Sulin Tan. What the gods did not give us, I would take. So to win the god of war's support was wise, to fall in love with him would ruin me. So this is giving me Heavenly Body vibes. And again, I think there's a tournament. So a deadly betrayal. When Leanne ascends the throne, she vows to end her kingdom's obligation to the fickle immortals who once protected them. She must learn their secrets to protect her people, but to do this, she'll have to forge a tenuous alliance with one she should fear and mistrust the most, the ruthless god of war. A treacherous attraction ignites, but dark forces are closing in, and to save her people from an unspeakable fate, Leanne must risk everything, even her heart. That sounds so good. You can tell I'm totally in my romantasy era, right? Like, literally. And then the last book, we'll do a little opening up. So this is from my friends at Amazon. I like her. And the reveal. So this is A Ruinous Fate by Kaylee Smith. Now, if Kaylee Smith sounds familiar to you, she wrote Phantasma, one of my books of 2024. I freaking adore that book. Also, the second book in that series, like the companion book's coming out in the next few months, and I cannot wait. But in the meantime, I have A Ruinous Fate. I did not know that Kaylee Smith had written this, but this is Fate does not choose the weak, fate chooses the ready. And this, I believe, is about, you've got this realm that's cursed by the gods, and you've got Fae, and I think that she has to kind of like fight in a contest or something along those lines. Our main character, Calliope, she's sort of blessed with these powers, but again, it's kind of like the powers could, you know, end the world or save it. And she's kind of shunned for the fact that she has these powers. And it just sounded, again, really good, really something that's very much up my alley, and one that is going to be read very, very quickly, because as much as I loved Phantasma and the writing in Phantasma, I feel like this book is going to be Really, really good. And it talks about a group venturing into enchanted woods together. Choosing your destiny comes with dire consequences. It just sounded amazing, and you'll be seeing this in a book review. So that's it. Done. Let me know if you've got any of those, if you've read them, what you think, and let me know if you've read Onyx Storm. I'll speak to you soon, Ray. Bye.